In modern warfare, power is no longer measured only by tanks, soldiers, or fighter jets. The real battlefield today begins far above the Earth, in space. Thousands of kilometers above our heads, invisible to the naked eye, a silent war is constantly unfolding. Satellites orbit the planet at unimaginable speeds, watching, listening, guiding, and controlling the world below. And at the center of this silent battlefield stands the United States Army, using space as one of its most powerful weapons. This is the story of how the U.S. Army uses satellites and space warfare to dominate modern conflict. Long before a single soldier steps onto a battlefield, long before a missile is launched or a drone takes flight, the U.S. Army already knows what is happening. This advantage comes from space-based systems designed to see everything, everywhere, at all times. Military satellites form the backbone of America's global power. They provide intelligence, communication, navigation, targeting, and early warning systems that no traditional army can match. Without satellites, modern military operations would collapse within hours. One of the most important roles of satellites is intelligence and surveillance. High-resolution reconnaissance satellites orbit the Earth continuously, capturing detailed images of enemy territory. These satellites can detect troop movements, vehicle convoys, missile installations, airbases, and even underground activity through advanced sensors. Some systems use infrared technology, allowing them to see heat signatures at night or through clouds, smoke, and camouflage. For the U.S. Army, this means the battlefield is never hidden. Enemy forces cannot move without being observed. Every movement, every preparation, every buildup is monitored long before it becomes a threat. But satellites do more than just watch. They listen. Signals intelligence satellites intercept radio communications, radar signals, and electronic transmissions. Enemy conversations, command signals, and digital data are captured, analyzed, and decoded in real time. This allows U.S. commanders to understand not only where the enemy is, but what they are planning. In modern warfare, information is power, and satellites deliver that power directly into the hands of U.S. military leaders. Another critical function of space warfare is global communication. The U.S. Army operates across continents, oceans, deserts, and mountains. Traditional communication systems cannot handle this scale. Satellites solve this problem by providing secure, encrypted, global communication links. From a command center in the United States, military leaders can instantly communicate with troops deployed anywhere in the world. Orders, intelligence updates, live battlefield footage, and strategic commands flow seamlessly through space-based networks. This level of coordination allows the U.S. Army to act as a single, unified force, even when its units are spread across the entire planet. Perhaps the most well-known satellite system used by the U.S. Army is GPS. While civilians use GPS for navigation, the military version is far more advanced and precise. U.S. Army operations rely on GPS for troop movement, vehicle coordination, drone navigation, missile guidance, and artillery accuracy. Precision-guided weapons depend on satellite navigation to strike targets with extreme accuracy. This reduces collateral damage while increasing battlefield effectiveness. A target thousands of kilometers away can be struck with pinpoint precision, guided entirely by signals from space. Space warfare also plays a decisive role in missile defense and early warning systems. Specialized satellites monitor the Earth's surface for missile launches using infrared sensors that detect heat signatures. The moment a missile is launched anywhere in the world, U.S. military systems are alerted within seconds. This early warning capability allows the United States to track missiles, determine their trajectory, and prepare defensive responses. In a world where seconds can decide the fate of nations, satellite-based warning systems provide a critical survival advantage. As warfare evolves, so does the battlefield, and space has become a contested domain. The U.S. Army recognizes that future wars may involve attacks on satellites themselves. For this reason, space warfare now includes satellite protection, redundancy, and resilience. Military satellites are designed to withstand electronic attacks, jamming, cyber interference, and even physical threats. Backup systems ensure that if one satellite is disabled, others can immediately take its place. This makes it extremely difficult for any enemy to cripple U.S. space capabilities. Cyber warfare is also deeply connected to space operations. Satellites transmit vast amounts of data every second. Protecting this data from hacking and interference is a top priority. The U.S. Army uses advanced encryption, AI-driven threat detection, and cyber defense units to protect its space-based networks. In modern conflict, a cyber attack on satellites can be as dangerous as a missile strike. That is why space, cyber, and battlefield operations are now fully integrated into a single warfighting strategy. Artificial intelligence has transformed how the U.S. Army uses space. AI systems analyze satellite data at speeds no human could achieve. Images, signals, and sensor data are processed instantly, identifying threats, patterns, and anomalies. This allows commanders to make faster, smarter decisions. AI-powered systems can predict enemy movements, identify strategic targets, and recommend operational responses, all based on data collected from space. Space warfare is not just about defense. It is also about dominance. The ability to deny an enemy access to space-based systems can cripple their military capabilities. Without satellites, modern armies lose navigation, communication, intelligence, and coordination. The U.S. Army trains and prepares for scenarios where space becomes an active battlefield. This includes electronic warfare techniques to disrupt enemy satellite signals, defensive measures to protect U.S. assets, and strategic planning for space-based conflict. The creation of the U.S. Space Force further highlights the importance of space in modern warfare. While the Army remains focused on ground operations, it works closely with space-based forces to ensure complete battlefield superiority. Together, these forces ensure that the United States maintains control not only on land, sea, and air, but also in space. In the future, space warfare will only become more important. Hypersonic weapons, autonomous systems, space-based sensors, and next-generation satellites will redefine how wars are fought. The U.S. Army is investing heavily in these technologies, ensuring it stays ahead of any potential adversary. Modern warfare is no longer limited by geography. The battlefield now extends from the ground beneath our feet to the vast emptiness of space above us. The true strength of the U.S. Army does not lie only in its soldiers or weapons, but in its ability to see first, decide first, and act first. Satellites and space warfare give the Army this decisive advantage. While battles may still be fought on land, the outcome is often decided far above the Earth, where silent machines orbit endlessly, watching the world below. This is how the U.S. Army uses satellites and space warfare to shape the future of modern conflict. If you truly admire the power, technology, and strategy of the U.S. Army, make sure to subscribe to our channel and share this documentary.